So today I'm going to show you how to sell some of your stocks or ETFs on your Webull account. Now you can see we actually have our account up here in real time, so you could follow step by step. So here we're on the home page, and you know that by the Webull icon over here. It is the middle icon. And this is a little bit simpler when it comes to selling. You can actually see the positions you currently have in your portfolio. We just have the two for our example here today. Now from here, depending on which one you want to sell, you can go ahead and click on that company. We're going to go with Apple as our example here today. And that's going to take us to our Apple page over here. And on the bottom left-hand side, you could see where it says sell to close. Now, this means a couple different things. You can actually sell to close out entirely, but maybe you just want to sell a couple of shares or even fractional shares of the company you own. So if you actually toggle on the bottom arrow over on the right-hand side, there are now multiple options, one of which is to close your entire shares that you have, or the other option is to actually close out some of your fractional shares, which I'm going to show you how to do just that in particular. And then we'll go back and show you the other option here too. So here it's going to toggle it over to the market hours. And then the option for the amount of shares you want to have is going to be whatever point shares that you have, but you can actually change this as well too. So if you toggle on here, you can actually choose to close all of your fractional shares, a portion of them, or you can go ahead and just manually put in, let's just say you want 0.10 shares sold. That's going to go ahead and change out your estimated total, which would in this example be $22. And then any transaction fees that you might have associated with that, and then the current position of shares you have. And then you can go ahead and click on the word sell here. And then over here, it is just going to confirm one last time. This is kind of like the review here for you. And then you can go ahead and click on confirm to have that go through. Now, I don't want to go ahead and sell these at this example here today, but what this will do is if it's a fractional share sell, you have to have it happen during the market hours. Otherwise, you'll have to come back the next day if it's in the middle of the night where the market is closed. So now I actually want to show you what it's looking like to go ahead and sell a full share. It's going to be very similar. Now you can actually even stay on this same page. All you got to do is go to your order type and switch out from market to limit order up here. And this now will change you up to have different options. You could see the limit price. This is the price you're willing to sell at or better, essentially. And then the quantity that you want to sell, you can go ahead and go through by the plus and minus, or you can fill in manually if you want to as well. And then from here, it's going to ask you your trading hours. Now, you can't do this with the market order, but you can with the limit order. Choose to have regular hours, extended hours, or overnight trading. And what this will do is it's a little bit more volatile in the extended and overnight trading. So just something to keep in mind. We're going to stick with extended trading here. And then time in force is toggled for the day, but you can go ahead and switch it to good till canceled, which will be 60 days to essentially say, hey, if it doesn't go through right now, I want it for the next 60 days, that if it hits this number, I'm going to want to go ahead and sell. For example, we're just going to keep it for the day. Now you can see in real time up at the top where the price is kind of shifting for us. So if you want to, have it higher or a little bit lower to sell faster, you can do that. If everything here looks good for us, it's going to tell us what the total is going to be for selling the two. Of course, it's an estimate. And if there are any transaction fees, if everything looks good here, we're going to click on sell. And then from here, just like before, it's going to have a breakdown for us, making sure everything looks good for us. And then you can go ahead and confirm, keeping in mind that this might not go through right away because of the price point that you chose. If it's higher than the current price of the stock, it might take a little bit of time for that to happen. If it does, then it'll get a notification that your shares have been sold. Now, once your shares have been sold and you want to go ahead and potentially withdraw that money from your Webull account, we actually got you covered. I'm going to post a video right over here to show you how to withdraw your money from your Webull account.